Illuminated One, pause for a moment. Take a deep breath. Feel the universe around you conspiring for your good. This is no coincidence. Today, the angels have something important to tell you, something that can change everything you know about love, purpose, and even your financial life. Are you ready to listen? Before we continue, I invite you to join this journey with us. Subscribe to the channel right now and leave your thanks. This not only helps spread this message, but also strengthens the connection between you, the angels, and this space of light. Now, tell me, have you ever felt like your life was about to change in a way you couldn't explain? As if something extraordinary was about to happen, but you didn't quite know what? Maybe that's exactly what you felt when you clicked here. The angels are whispering a surprising truth to your heart. Someone special is on their way into your life. Not just to bring love and companionship, but to unlock opportunities you didn't even know existed. Illuminated One, close your eyes for a moment and ask yourself, am I ready to receive this person? To embrace the changes the universe is placing in my path? Because what's coming is no small thing. Did you know that sometimes the greatest transformations happen when we least expect them? The angels say this is more than just a coincidence, it's a divine alignment. You are exactly where you're meant to be at this moment. But I need to ask you, are you paying attention to the signs? Small gestures, coincidences that seem insignificant but carry a deeper message? That's what we're here to talk about. And if you're here, there's something urgent you need to hear. There's a truth the angels are ready to reveal, and it might be the missing piece for you to open the doors to a new life full of love and abundance. Don't ignore this moment. Allow yourself to listen, to feel, and to connect with this message. Something inside you already knows this is important. So, Illuminated One, stay until the end, because what's coming next might be exactly what you need to transform your life in every way. Illuminated One, I know your journey hasn't been easy. Maybe you're carrying the weight of uncertainties, disappointments, or even a loneliness that insists on showing up in the quietest moments. It's normal to feel that, at times, everything seems out of place, as if your efforts aren't enough to change your circumstances. But here's something you need to know: the angels see your struggle. They recognize the tears you've never shown anyone and understand the dreams you're afraid to confess. Have you ever wondered why it feels like the universe challenges you so much? Like the obstacles are bigger than you? It's because, Illuminated One, you possess a strength that few others do. And the angels know this. They know that every challenge you face is shaping something extraordinary within you. They whisper to you that, even in the hardest moments, you are never alone. You might feel that life has been unfair, as if love, prosperity, and happiness always slip through your fingers. Maybe you've convinced yourself that those things weren't meant for you. But let me tell you, that's not true. The angels have been watching how much you've been giving, even when no one else noticed. And it's exactly because of that effort that a change is on its way. Did you know the universe works in mysterious ways? What seems like the end of a chapter is actually the beginning of something much greater. And today, the angels are here to remind you of that. They want you to know that what you're feeling now, be it sadness, doubt, or exhaustion, is part of a divine transformation that will bring light into your life. Illuminated One, look around you. There are signs, even in the darkest moments. It could be a word someone says, a number you see repeatedly, or even this video that found its way to you today. None of this is a coincidence. The angels want you to know that these signs are reminders that change is approaching. If you feel like you're stuck in a cycle, as if you're walking in circles with no way out, listen carefully, that's about to end. What's ahead is unlike anything you've ever experienced. The love entering your life isn't just romantic, it will also bring energy, motivation, and a renewed sense of purpose. Imagine, for a moment, what your life would be like if suddenly everything began to fall into place. What if those financial opportunities that once seemed out of reach started appearing? What if the love you've longed for arrived to fill the empty spaces in your heart? This isn't a distant dream, it's a promise the angels are making to you today. But let me ask you, are you ready to let go of the past? To release those beliefs that made you think you don't deserve to be loved or prosperous? Because for the new to come in, something old must be let go of. It's not easy, but it's necessary. So, Illuminated One, close your eyes again and ask yourself, am I willing to accept everything the universe has for me? Because what's coming is greater than you can imagine, but you need to be open to receiving it. You are not alone. This message didn't find you by chance. The angels have guided you here because they know you're ready to hear what's coming. Trust the process because the transformation has already begun. Illuminated One, the angels are whispering something to your heart. Believe it, you are stronger than you think. They know how hard you've been fighting, even when no one around you notices. How many times have you held back tears, gathered strength you didn't even know you had, and kept moving forward? It's that very strength that's preparing you for what's coming next. The angels are by your side, and they've never left you, not even in your toughest moments. Do you feel like you're trapped in an endless storm? Like every step forward gets pulled right back? The angels understand that feeling and want you to know that even in the most violent storms, there's a purpose. It's not the wind that defines you, Illuminated One, but how you choose to navigate through it. And now, a calm is approaching. Believe this, the universe has something in store for you, something that will bring clarity where there was once doubt and hope where there was despair. But the angels ask you to keep the faith. They know the path can feel lonely at times, but they assure you that you're closer to a turning point than you realize. This message is a reminder, you didn't come this far just to give up now. Illuminated One, how many times have you doubted your worth or questioned whether you deserve everything you desire? Listen carefully, you are worthy of love, abundance, and happiness. The angels want you to repeat that to yourself, because it's true. They're clearing the paths that have been blocked, and soon, you'll see how things begin to flow. Maybe you're asking yourself, why is this happening now? Because, Illuminated One, it's your time. The seeds you planted during moments of pain are beginning to bear fruit. The angels have been working silently behind the scenes, aligning everything so that you can receive what is rightfully yours. But you must believe it's possible. The angels ask you to stop carrying the weight of the world on your shoulders alone. They know you have a tendency to be strong for everyone else, but remember, you deserve to be cared for too. They are extending their wings over you, ready to lift that burden if you let them. Accepting help isn't weakness, it's wisdom. And now, they're saying something very important. This is the moment to make space in your life. Let go of what no longer serves you, whether it's a situation, a thought, or even a relationship that has fulfilled its purpose. By doing so, you create space for the new to enter, allowing love and blessings to flow without restriction. The angels know you might be feeling exhausted, but they urge you not to lose hope. Every step you've taken, every difficult decision you've made, has been leading you towards something greater. They ask you to trust, even if you can't clearly see what's ahead just yet. They remind you that no effort is wasted in the universe. Every tear you've shed, every silent prayer you've made, has been heard. And now, the angels are responding. They are bringing opportunities, love, and prosperity in ways you never expected. So, illuminated one, keep your heart open. It's no coincidence that you're hearing this now. The angels have guided you here so you would know that you're not alone and that a great transformation is about to take place in your life. Illuminated one, you need to hear this. Within you lies a force so powerful that it can transform any situation. Maybe over time, you've forgotten that, but the angels want you to remember. No matter what happened in the past or the challenges you've faced, your essence remains untouched. You are stronger than any obstacle, and it's that strength that will carry you into the next chapter of your life. How many times have you doubted yourself? Perhaps you've looked at your choices and thought, did I make a mistake? Am I not good enough? The angels say those doubts are natural but far from the truth. You are an incredible person with unique talents and a heart full of kindness. The world needs you, illuminated one, and your experiences have only made you more prepared for what's ahead. Even in those moments when you felt invisible, without recognition or support, the angels were there, watching over you with pride. They saw every small effort you made to be better, even when no one else noticed. They want you to know that those efforts weren't in vain. Everything you've given to the universe, even without expecting anything in return, is coming back to you multiplied. Have you noticed how, even in the hardest times, you always find a way to keep going? That resilience is proof of your strength, illuminated one. Not everyone can rise as many times as you have. And it's precisely that ability that the angels want to highlight. They want you to recognize the incredible person you are because that awareness is essential for what comes next. Illuminated one, the angels are calling on you to embrace your power. You have the ability to attract everything you desire, love, prosperity, and happiness. But they ask that you believe in it. They ask that you don't let the voices of fear and doubt steer you away from your path. You deserve all the good things the universe is preparing for you. You might think, but I'm just one person, what great thing can I do? The angels tell you that your light has the power to shine brighter than you imagine. Your actions, even the smallest ones, have the potential to transform lives, starting with your own. Every little act of kindness you do returns to you in ways you don't expect. Now, the angels are asking you to do something important. Stop comparing yourself to others. You have a unique path, illuminated one. Your journey doesn't need to look like anyone else's, and that's exactly what makes it special. What others have or do doesn't diminish the value of what you've already accomplished or what's still ahead for you. They also want you to know that you don't have to carry the world on your shoulders alone. Asking for help isn't weakness, and accepting support is a sign of intelligence and wisdom. There are people who love you and want to see you thrive. Allow yourself to open your heart and receive the blessings that these connections can bring into your life. You are worthy of extraordinary things, and the angels are saying this now so that you believe it. No matter what happened before or what you think is missing in you, the universe doesn't make mistakes. You are exactly where you need to be, ready to receive the blessings that are coming your way. So, illuminated one, keep believing in yourself. Acknowledge your strength, your light, and the impact you have on the world. The angels see you as an incredible being, capable of transforming your life and the lives of those around you. Everything you need to succeed is already within you. Illuminated one, the angels are saying that someone very special is about to enter your life, but not in an ordinary way. This person will bring not only love, but also transformation. It's not just about having someone by your side, it's about a connection that goes beyond anything you've ever experienced. This relationship is a key piece of the puzzle of your destiny, carefully aligned to happen now, when you're most ready to receive it. Perhaps you've already felt it, that sense that something different is in the air. It might be an unexpected meeting, a conversation that seems insignificant but changes everything. The angels want you to know there are no coincidences. This person has been guided to you by the universe, and this connection will be a turning point in your life. You might be wondering, who is this person? How will I recognize them? The angels say not to worry about that now. The connection will be so clear, so natural, that you'll just know. It will feel like reuniting with someone you've always known, even if you've never met before. There won't be a need to force anything, because everything will flow organically, as if the universe planned every detail. But the angels also want you to understand something important. Before connecting with this person, you need to connect with yourself. This special relationship isn't about filling a void, but about sharing the fullness you already have. That's why they ask you to keep investing in your growth, your peace, and your own happiness. Illuminated one, the angels know you might be afraid to open up again, especially if you've been hurt in the past. They understand your reservations, but they want you to know this person isn't like the others. They're coming to add to your life, to bring lightness, and to help you see life in a way you never imagined. This relationship won't be built on suffering, but on mutual growth and respect. This connection will be a blessing, but also a challenge, not because it will be difficult, but because it will require you to let go of old patterns and beliefs that no longer serve you. The angels ask that you be willing to trust, to allow yourself to feel, and to believe that you are worthy of this kind of love. You're not being tested, illuminated one, you're being prepared for something much greater. The angels also want you to know that this person may not arrive in an obvious way. They might not be someone you expected or fit the patterns you've created. But it's precisely this difference that will bring the magic of this connection. They will show you that true love isn't about expectations, but about acceptance and growth. And it's not just about romantic love. This connection could be with someone who opens doors to new opportunities, someone who inspires you to explore paths you've never considered. It could be a business partner, a mentor, or a friend who becomes essential in your journey. What matters is that this person will be a catalyst for positive change in your life. The angels ask that you stay attentive. The signs are all around you, and they want you to trust your intuition. When this person appears, you'll feel something different, something that can't be explained, only felt. They promise that if your heart is open, you won't miss this opportunity. Illuminated one, know that this connection is no accident. It's a gift from the universe, proof that you are worthy of love, happiness, and prosperity. The angels are working to align everything in your favor, and what's coming will be far greater than anything you've ever imagined. Trust the process and remain receptive. Illuminated one, before these transformations fully arrive in your life, the angels ask you to take an essential step. Allow yourself to heal. Healing is not a quick process, nor is it always easy, but it is necessary for you to be ready for everything the universe has prepared for you. The angels want you to look within, not with judgment, but with compassion. Embrace your pain, your flaws, and understand that every experience, good or bad, has contributed to the incredible person you are today. Perhaps you've asked yourself why certain things happened to you. Why some relationships didn't work out, or why certain paths seem to lead nowhere. The angels say these experiences weren't punishments, but lessons. Every tear you've shed, every challenge you've faced, had a greater purpose, to prepare you for what's ahead. Now is the moment to release that pain and move forward. The angels suggest that you take a moment for yourself. Find a quiet space where you can reflect on what needs to be let go. Take a deep breath and imagine that with each exhale, you are releasing what no longer serves you. It could be resentment, hurt, or even doubts about your own worth. Each breath is an act of freedom, a step toward a lighter future filled with possibilities. And as you do this, remember, healing doesn't mean forgetting or ignoring what happened. It means accepting, learning, and moving forward. The angels know that some wounds may seem too deep to heal, but they assure you there's nothing divine love cannot restore. Trust them and allow them to help you through this process. Illuminated one, the angels also ask that you practice forgiveness, not just with others, but also with yourself. Forgiving doesn't mean justifying what happened, it means freeing yourself from the weight those experiences placed on your shoulders. Forgive those who hurt you, but above all, forgive yourself for any mistakes you believe you've made. You are human, and the angels love you exactly as you are. The next step in your journey is reconnecting with your essence. Take time to do things that bring you joy, that reignite the flame within you. It could be something simple, like walking in nature, listening to music you love, or meditating in silence. These small actions are ways to find yourself again, to remember who you truly are. The angels also ask that you cultivate gratitude. No matter what's happening right now, there's always something to be thankful for. It could be the strength that has brought you this far, the lessons you've learned, or the people who have supported you along the way. Gratitude is a powerful tool for healing and transformation, opening the door to more blessings in your life. Remember, Illuminated One, that you are not alone in this process. The angels are by your side, guiding every step, whispering words of encouragement to your heart. Whenever you feel like you can't continue, turn your attention to them. Ask for help, and they will respond. Your connection to the divine is stronger than you imagine. And as you move forward, know that spiritual growth doesn't happen all at once. It's a continuous process, like a plant that needs to be watered and cared for. Be patient with yourself. The angels want you to know that even on days when it seems like nothing is happening, you are making progress. Trust in divine timing. Illuminated One, the angels want you to look to the future with hope. Healing may be challenging, but it is also liberating. The more you free yourself from the past, the more space you create for the new. You are transforming, growing, and preparing for an extraordinary chapter of your life. Keep going, because your best days are still to come. Illuminated One, the angels are asking something very important of you right now: patience. I know this word can be hard to accept when your heart is eager for change, when circumstances don't seem to shift as quickly as you'd like. But they remind you that everything happens at the right time, the divine time. It's not about when you want it, but about when you're truly ready to receive it. Trust this process. Have you ever stopped to think that some of the greatest blessings in your life arrived when you least expected them? The angels work behind the scenes, aligning everything perfectly. It may feel like nothing is happening, but in truth, there's an intense movement in the universe, preparing every detail so your blessings can arrive in full. They ask you to trust, even when you can't see it. Illuminated One, I know waiting can be frustrating, but the angels want you to see it differently. This waiting time isn't empty, it's a time of preparation. Every moment is strengthening you, teaching you, and shaping you so that you'll be ready to embrace what's coming. They assure you that things are moving in the right direction, even if you don't realize it yet. Imagine you're planting a tree. You water it, care for it, but you don't see the fruits immediately. That doesn't mean nothing is happening. Beneath the surface, the roots are growing stronger, and at the right time, that tree will bear abundant fruit. Your life is the same way right now. Trust that what you're cultivating will bring rewards far greater than you can imagine. The angels ask that you don't compare yourself to others while you wait. It's easy to look around and feel like everyone else is further ahead, but every journey is unique. What's meant for you is exclusively yours, and because of that, it follows its own rhythm. They want you to stay focused on your own path, because what's yours cannot be taken from you. You might even feel like giving up, but the angels ask you to keep the faith. No matter how difficult the road may seem, you are making progress. Every small step, every decision you make, is bringing you closer to your destiny. They know you have the strength needed to keep going, even on the most challenging days. The angels also want you to know that while you're waiting, you're not standing still. There's so much you can do during this time. Invest in yourself, in your personal growth, and in your relationships. Use this time to prepare, to align your intentions with what you desire. They promise that when the moment arrives, you'll be ready to fully embrace everything that's waiting for you. Illuminated One, remember that divine timing is perfect. You're not late, nor are you early. You're exactly where you're meant to be. The angels want you to trust this process because they're working tirelessly to align what you desire with what's best for you. And when everything falls into place, you'll understand why you had to wait. The angels also ask that you notice the small miracles already happening around you. Sometimes we're so focused on what we want that we forget to be grateful for what we already have. Each day is a new chance, a new opportunity, and they want you to acknowledge these blessings. Doing so will strengthen your faith and keep you on the right path. Illuminated One, know that patience isn't passivity. It's a way of showing trust in the universe, a way of demonstrating that you believe everything is unfolding exactly as it should. Stay strong, with your heart open and your mind confident. The angels assure you that at the right moment, everything will be revealed, and you'll see that every second of waiting was worth it. Illuminated One, the angels have been sending signs to guide your path, and now they ask you, pay attention. These signs don't come in obvious ways, but appear in the details of your day, a chance conversation, a song playing at the perfect moment, or even repeated numbers you can't help but notice. None of this is a coincidence. They're divine messages, reminders that you're not alone and that the universe is working in your favor. How many times have you felt an inexplicable nudge, as if something was guiding you in a specific direction? That's intuition, Illuminated One, a powerful form of communication between you and the angels. They ask you to trust those instincts because, even when it doesn't make sense, your soul knows the way. Every decision you make guided by this inner voice brings you closer to the blessings that are coming. The signs aren't always found in grand moments. Sometimes, they're in the smile of a stranger, the stillness of a quiet afternoon, or the sense of peace that washes over you for no apparent reason. The angels ask you to slow down and observe. They're always by your side, but it's up to you to recognize their messages. Look at the world with curious eyes, because the answer you're seeking might be right in front of you. The angels also invite you to ask the universe for guidance. Close your eyes, take a deep breath, and request a clear sign. It could be something specific, a color, a word, or even an event. Then, stay attentive. They will ensure you receive the response, but it's important to remain open and believe in what comes. The universe always answers when the intention is true. You might wonder, what if I don't recognize the signs? the angels want you to know that this is normal. Sometimes, we're so consumed by our worries that we overlook these subtle messages. But they won't give up on you. If you miss one sign, they'll send another, each time in clearer ways until you understand. They have infinite patience and unconditional love for you. Signs can also come through people. Perhaps someone says exactly what you need to hear without even knowing the impact of their words. Or maybe an unexpected invitation takes you somewhere that changes your life. The angels use these human connections to act in the physical world. They ask you to be open to these interactions because each one has a purpose. Illuminated One, the angels also emphasize the importance of recording what you notice. Keep a journal nearby and jot down the signs that catch your attention. Sometimes, when you review these notes, you'll notice patterns and clearer messages. This practice strengthens your connection with the divine and trains your mind to recognize their messages more easily. The angels ask you to trust, even when the signs seem confusing. You may not always understand their meaning right away, but over time, everything will make sense. They assure you that nothing is placed on your path without reason. Every detail has a purpose, and even when you can't see the whole picture, they already have the final plan. They also want you to know that the signs aren't just guides, they're reminders that you are loved and supported. Each time you notice a sign, it's as if the angels are saying, "We're here, taking care of you." This connection is a gift, a bond between the physical and spiritual worlds that exists to strengthen you and inspire you to keep moving forward. Illuminated One, the angels ask you to trust your ability to interpret the signs. You have an inner wisdom more powerful than you realize. They are here to help you, but they believe fully in your capacity to understand and follow these messages. Stay attentive, keep your heart open, and know that with every step you take, the path becomes clearer and filled with light. Illuminated One, the time has come to look toward the horizon and see the greatness that awaits you. The angels say you are not just a passenger on this journey, you are the creator of your reality. Everything ahead will reflect your courage, your faith, and your willingness to keep moving forward. You have a future full of possibilities, and the angels assure you that if you continue walking with an open heart, the rewards will be greater than you can imagine. They want you to know that no matter what happened in the past, your story doesn't end there. Every challenge you've faced has been like a piece of a great puzzle, and now those pieces are coming together. What once seemed confusing and chaotic is transforming into something beautiful, something that will make perfect sense when you look back. The universe doesn't make mistakes, and you are a masterpiece in constant evolution. The angels ask you to allow yourself to dream again. Don't limit your hopes because of fear or past experiences. Visualize your life as you desire it to be, full of love, abundance, and achievements. Every positive thought, every act of gratitude, is like planting a seed in the fertile soil of the universe. And those seeds, Illuminated One, will bear abundant fruit at the right time. They also want you to know that the love entering your life will be transformative. This love won't just be romantic, it will also be a love for yourself, your choices, and the person you are becoming. You'll discover that the more you love and accept yourself, the more you'll attract meaningful connections that reflect that energy. Love will be the foundation of everything that's to come. Illuminated One, the angels are preparing a path filled with opportunities for you. But they ask that you take the first step. This can be as simple as believing in yourself, opening up to new experiences, or trusting that the universe is conspiring in your favor. That small act of faith is what activates the flow of blessings waiting to enter your life. They want you to celebrate every small victory along the way. Sometimes we wait for the big moments and forget to value the small steps that bring us there. Every day you choose to move forward, every decision you make with courage and confidence is a triumph worth celebrating. The angels remind you that success is built gradually with patience and determination. And now, Illuminated One, they ask you to look within and recognize the light that has always been there. You are a source of inspiration, not just for yourself, but for everyone around you. Your journey isn't just your own, it impacts others in ways you may never realize. The angels are proud of you and want you to be proud of yourself, too. The angels whisper one final truth to your heart: the best is yet to come. No matter how far you've come, the universe still has incredible surprises in store for you. Trust this promise. Keep moving forward, because what lies ahead is brighter and more magnificent than anything you've experienced before. Before we finish, Illuminated One, I invite you once again, subscribe to this channel, leave your super thanks, and become a member if you feel called to do so. Your participation not only helps us share this message with more people, but it also strengthens your connection with the angels and the universe. Together, we are part of something greater. And remember, this message doesn't end here. There's something special waiting for you in the next video that will appear on your screen. The angels are still guiding you, and I know you won't want to miss what they have to tell you next. Go ahead, click, and continue this journey of light and transformation.